Hello everyone, my name is James and we go by JH Rascal 1 on eBay. Today is Tuesday, February the 9th, and what I would like to do today is talk to you about Monday, February the 8th and what sold. We had 3 sales for a total of 19 items. One was a bundle obviously, and it ended up being our greatest day ever. So far anyway. We're still very young in this journey, so we're hoping to have another day like this, but I think it's going to be kind of hard to beat. So we were out and about yesterday, doing our thing on a Monday after the Super Bowl, and when we got home last night, I had some offers on eBay. So most of my auctions I have the best offer turned on, and I tried to, because then you can put an auction up, and if you have best offer turned on, somebody doesn't have to wait until the end of the auction, and if you have it priced where you need it, then it'll come back and it'll still sell, and you still make a decent profit, or a profit that you're looking to make, and you can negotiate back and forth that way. So it's worked in the past, and so I try to keep it turned on. We don't have a store, we're just using the 200 free listings that eBay offers. So we have the best offer turned on I want to say most if not all of our auctions. So when we got home last night, there was 2 best offers available, and then a third one came in. The first sale that I want to discuss with you is actually the third offer that came in while I was negotiating the others. The very first one was this copy of Grand Theft Auto for the Xbox 360. We picked this up at Goodwill, I think on Sunday. No, it would have been Friday or Saturday of this last week. I've got like $4.32 in it. We had it up on eBay for $24.99. Somebody came in and did a best offer of $20. That is quick flip, and it's probably going to be like $6-7 profit. I'm going to take it. This thing will probably cost about $4 to ship, first class mail. Just slip it in a padded envelope. Nice quick flip. It was a good copy of the game. It had the map in there and everything. I don't know a lot about Grand Theft Auto, but if you know about it, it had the map in it, and it was a real clean copy of the game. But it sold for $20 free shipping. We got like $4 into it. It'll be another $4 for shipping, so you're looking at $8, $9, $10 profit. I'll break down the numbers later on. The next thing that sold was this electronic cat door. So this thing, it opens and closes based off the, I guess you program it to the microchip on your cat, and it's made to go like through a wall or through a door where the cat can let itself in and out of the house, and it makes a clicking noise or a sound or something every time it's activated and used. And anyway, these things are like $80 at like PetSmart, or even I think some of the pet websites and stuff like that. We had it up for $84.99, free shipping, best offer turned on. It's been up for a couple of months. Had a couple people look at it, nobody really interested. We got an offer last night for $60 on it. I went in and looked where it was going to ship to, kind of got an idea of what the shipping was going to be, and I thought, why not? I mean, go ahead. It's going to be a profit on the item. I don't know the exact profit because I think it's going to be like $12 to ship it. It's kind of heavy. I did mess up the auction. I had it, for whatever reason, I had free first class shipping on there when I know better. This is over a pound. This is like 2.5 pounds. There's no way this is going first class. It's going to have to go priority. I'm going to message the buyer and let them know it's not going first class. It's going priority. I don't think they'll mind, just simply because they'll get it faster that way. And there's no impact to the cost or the profit or the cost or anything, because it was free shipping anyway. So at the end of the day, it should be fine. Shouldn't be a problem. So we were out and about, and I got a message on my phone yesterday for these. They're IKEA drawer pulls. I had an auction up for 10 of these. I had found these at Goodwill probably about a month ago or so, and they were asking $1.29 each. There was a total of 21 of them. I had looked them up on eBay Sold Comps, and there had been sales on them, so I thought, all right. I was debating whether or not I was going to pick up all 21 of them, but it was kind of like go big or go home kind of theory, I guess. So I picked up all 21 of them. And I put up 2 auctions. I put up an auction for a single one for $14.99 with best offer turned on, and then I put up another auction with 10 of them for $149.99 with best offer turned on. I'm thinking if I can get $8 or $9 a piece, you know, I'm going to turn a good profit. I had a gentleman message me, and he asked me, first off, if I had 17 of them. Yes, I do indeed actually have 17 of them. And he also asked me if I would be willing to negotiate the price. I have best offer on. Yes, I am more than willing to negotiate the price. So I messaged him back, and I said, I do indeed actually have 17 of them. What did you have in mind, you know? And he was like, well, how about $10 a piece for a total of $170, 17 packages, 2 handles in each one, 34 handles. I'm like, okay. So what I did is I actually went in and I updated the auction for 10 of them. I went in, took another picture. I took 17 of these. I lined them out on a table, updated the picture, updated the quantity in the list, top of the listing, changed the price. And I messaged him back and I said, I'm good with $10 each. I've actually updated the listing. I took a picture of 17 of them, so that way you do know for sure that I actually have 17 on hand. Just go in and do a best offer on the auction of $170, and I'll go in and accept it. Within like 2 minutes, he went in, best offer, $170, accept. Another 2 minutes later, paid. Monday, February the 8th, so far in our young career or young journey, or however you want to phrase this, of this reselling, was single-handedly our best day yet. We were ecstatic. In like a 30-minute period, we grossed $250. All 3 sales paid. They need to be packaged and shipped today. I'm kind of a little bit of a numbers guru, so I'm thinking after cost of goods and everything, we're going to end up making about $150 profit. I'll break down numbers later on, but we were ecstatic. Best day, it was actually like best 30 minutes, because all of this transpired just bam, 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 bam. We were like, what? This is awesome. So the wife and I are just like, wow, too bad every day can't be that way, but that unfortunately is not reality, but we're going to take it and we're going to run. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to try to wipe the smile off my face, because just thinking about that 30 minutes last night, it was exhilarating. We're going to work on getting this stuff packaged up, get it to the post office. I'm going to see if I can't get the camera set up and try to show you how I'm planning on packaging this stuff up, kind of what my process is. I'm still new into this whole recording journey and everything, so I'm not 100% sure how I'm going to get that set up. So, but I'm going to do that, and we're going to try to get some footage of just the packing and shipping. Some of it's going to be, actually it should all be pretty simplistic. It's not going to be a complicated process. But yeah, 30 minutes, 250 gross. Now, obviously it wasn't 30 minutes because people made the offers, but for us, when we got home that night, all of this transpired for us in like a 30-minute span. So it was like, it was great. We loved it. So I'm gonna see if we can get set up and get some packing done, and see if I can't show you how we're gonna get some of that done. Right, so now we're just gonna go through and working on shipping items. This is that video game. This is just a flat rate envelope, or not a flat rate envelope, just a padded envelope that we bought off of eBay. This is pretty cut and dry. Just gonna slip that in there like that. Peel that off. Fold it over. Seal it down. Pull this out and weigh it. It should be less than 8 ounces, or right at 8 ounces. It is 6.34 ounces. So then we're going to print off the shipping label. Do that back here. So currently I'm still using just a printer and regular paper, and cutting it and taping it on. It's what I had on hand when we started, so just to keep costs low for the time being. And in all honesty, we're not that big yet. We just don't do that much in the way of sales yet to where there's been a need to try to upgrade to thermal printer, or even go out and buy the sticky labels, which would probably be the next logical step before we go thermal printer. But you know, hopefully in time we'll get there and upgrade. I guess if you get to a point where it means you need to upgrade, then you're have actually gotten to that point. So now here it is. It's just two-sided. It's going to be two-sided. I'm not going to show you the other side because I don't want you to see the customer's information. Basically, you just cut it right here and then just kind of tape it on there. So I'm going to get that done. Probably don't have to go through and trim it up as tight as I do, but I don't know, I just think it looks a little bit more professional if you do. Now obviously I would just take this on there, I'm just going to glue it on there, obviously the other side up, but again I don't want you to see the customer's information. We'll just tape that on there and then it's ready to take to the post office and ready to go. Alright, so the next one I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and do these drawer pulls. This is just a medium flat rate box. It's going to be $13.75 to ship this. It looks like it would have been cheaper if I had I think it was a regional A box. I looked, I thought I had ordered some, but I don't have any, so it would have been about $2 cheaper, but at the end of the day, it is what it is. It was a good sale. It's a live and learn. Make sure you have what you need on hand, I guess. So, put this paper down in here. Trying to get some cushion. Count these out. We'll get them in there. 1. Fit in there nicely side by side. 2. 3. 4. 5. 6. 7. 8, 9, 10, 11, it's a lot of these, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, and 17. Probably didn't need to count them out because I'd already kind of counted them out before, but it would be horrible if it got there and I had miscounted, you know, even though I counted like 3 times and it was 1 short. In a scenario like that, I'd rather it be 1 over than 1 short, but obviously the correct amount is the best amount. Alright, I'm just going to take another one of these and fold it up. Put it in there to give it some more cushion. Before I tape anything, the final product up, I always kind of like to close it up and kind of make it's in there solid. It ain't going nowhere. They're in their own plastic little packaging and everything, so I'll tape this up, print the label out, put it on there, and it's ready to go. And this is going to be, I think it's $13.75 to ship on a $170 sale. Since it's $170, the UPS priority, it's a $50 insurance, so I'll have to purchase the extra insurance. Again, better safe than sorry. Just the way Murphy's Law works. If I don't get it, then something will happen, and then I'll be out. So I'll go ahead and purchase that, and just to be safe. Better to have it and not need it than need it and not have it. Alright, so the last one is the cat door. All I did was I just wrapped it in bubble wrap, and I had this box fit in there almost perfectly. There's a little bit of a gap up top, so I'm just going to take this paper. Probably it's not even really necessary because the item itself is actually already boxed. And then I wrapped it in bubble wrap and it's boxed again. I don't know, I think I have a tendency to overachieve when it comes to packing maybe.
I don't guess it's a bad thing. I've never had any complaints about it. Put that in there like that. And then again, we're gonna give it a little shake. Everything seems to be fine, so what we'll do is we'll take this close. Let's do that. And then what I'm going to need to do is I'm going to need to drop it on the scale. Since it's not a flat rate box and it's going to be priority, I'll have to get the dimensions of the box and the weight and plug it in to see what it's going to cost to ship it. This is 2 pounds 14 ounces. So we'll get the shipping label printed on that one, put it on here, and get it shipped out. Now this was a recycled box. It's got some barcodes on the side. I'll probably take a Sharpie and color over that just to make sure it doesn't end up going somewhere it ain't supposed to go. But it was printed in the box, so I think it's just an inventory code. I don't think it was a shipping code. There's no shipping labels on it anywhere. But it was a recycled box. Recycling boxes is a good way to help keep cost of shipping down, or at least shipping supplies at the least. Alright, we'll be back with a breakdown of the numbers after this.
Alright everyone, so we're back from the post office. We've got everything shipped out. It's off to its new homes. Came back home, ran the numbers just to kind of see what actually was. The total gross sales for yesterday was $250. No complaints. That I would have taken that for an entire week, to be honest with you, based off the fact that starting at the beginning of this year is when we really kind of started taking it seriously. It's still a fun thing that the wife and I are doing. We're still doing it basically part-time. It's not a full-time gig. So to have $250 in gross sales in one day, and realistically that was probably just over the course of a few hours, outstanding. We'll take it. Don't expect it to happen again anytime soon. We'll have zero complaints if it does, though. The total cost of the goods, what it cost us to purchase the items that we sold for that $250 gross, was $36.77. So that takes us down to $213.23. eBay fees, cost of doing business, was a total of $32.15. That took us down to $181.08. And then of course you got to ship this stuff out to the people who bought it. That cost us a total of $36.31. Could have saved a couple of bucks on that if I had had the correct box. A couple of dollars is the price for not being properly prepared. These are the mistakes you make. These are the mistakes you learn from. Hopefully they're not too expensive. In this case it was $2. I'll take a $2 mistake and learn from it, and it won't happen again. That left us with a total profit of $144.77 for one day of sales, 3 sales. It was like probably two of the biggest items, 2 of the items that sold were just bigger items that we had. Couldn't be happier. When you take the $144.77, which is your total profit, and divide it by your gross of $250, it gives us a profit margin of 57.9%. Overall, just an outstanding day. Again, I can't stress enough, it's not going to be the norm. That's not the way it's going to always be. You're going to have high days, you're going to have low days. We've had high days, we've had low days. But a day like this really helps with the motivation, really helps you just keep listing, just really helps with okay, this is why I'm doing it, because there's going to be days like this. $144.77 profit. That's great. We'll take that every day. I mean, who wouldn't actually take that every day? Well, but we're going to take this. We're going to run with it. We're going to file it into our motivation and just keep moving. Just keep moving. Or actually, what we say is just keep listing. Doesn't do any good to have something. Doesn't do any good to go buy something that you want to sell if you don't actually get it out there and let people know that it's for sale. And $144.77 day, in my personal opinion, is an example of that. That wouldn't have happened if we didn't just keep listing things, because it was a combination of things that we had listed 2 months ago with a combination of something I had listed 3 days ago, and the other item was like 2 weeks ago. So it just all kind of came together, and there's gonna be days like that. There's gonna be days where nothing happens. There's gonna be days where stuff happens. The key to everything is just keep listing. Just keep listing. You can't sell it if it's not up there. With that being said, thank you very much for viewing this video. If you found any information in this that was helpful or beneficial to you, please hit the like button, the subscribe button. We're a young YouTube channel. It'll help us out. And if you have any questions or comments, please feel free to drop them below. We're going to try to answer anything that comes across with the best information that we have available to us. Thank you very much. Have a great day.